everybody, and welcome to my Stampin' Studio. I'm Tina Rappy. Today I have a sweet card that we'll be making. And it opens like this. So let's head on over to the stamp table and get started on this. Okay, so here again is the card that we're making. And it uses the sentiment from Snowflake Wishes. May your season sparkle. And then we are also using the So Many Snowflakes dies, and we are using this piece here. So let me move this over here and we'll get started. So I have a card base, just a regular size card base that I have cut 3/4 of an inch off here. And then we have a piece of the Misty Moonlight cardstock. That's going to go right there on top. So let's secure this down. Okay, like that. And then I have some of the, excuse me, the Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. Pardon me. This has such gorgeous, gorgeous designs in it. So I just picked one out, and this is going to go on top here. Well, struggling with this here today. There we go. Okay, and then next we're going to go on here with this. And so with this piece of cardstock, I have run this through the Stampin' Emboss machine to cut out this frame. And we're going to grab the dimensionals, and this is going to get popped up. Okay, so this is going to go on here, just giving us that little border around the edges so that we can see that misty moonlight. And then if you notice, this paper is back behind, so it kind of gives a little bit of a three-dimensional look to it. And then we have a strip of the designer paper here, and this is going to go along this edge. With a little border around it, like that. And then we have this little label. And this is from this stitched nested label dies. Misty Moonlight ink. And this is going to go, oops, I missed a little bit of it. This is going to go right on here. May your season sparkle. Okay, and then if you notice here on this card, we have this Misty Moonlight border going around here. And what I did for that, get my scratch paper, and I just have a scrap piece of cardstock. And what I want to do, if you notice with this, this has the stitching on it. And so I want to take my scratch piece of cardstock and line it right up to that stitching. And then I want to color in the rest of it. So I have that lined up with the little stitch dots, and then with the brush end of my Stampin' Right marker, I'm just going right across there. Now let me bring it up here so that you can see it. Whoops, is that focusing in? And I'm going to do that around all these edges. So this is a way to create the illusion of a layer of matting behind it without having it. And I didn't want to go much bigger with things. Like there are the stitch label dies that have a bigger, you know, the next larger size to it. But I thought that that would end up taking away from this whole thing with the snowflakes. So I didn't want it to be any bigger than what it was. And so by doing this with the marker, it gives us that illusion of another layer there. All right, so we have this, we have that, and what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put a dimensional on each side of the label here. Just right up there in the corner. Like that, and then we have some of the adhesive backed snowflakes, and I'm actually using 5 of them, and I am going to scatter these. Once again, I have misplaced my take your pick tool, which is, in my opinion, the best thing for doing getting off these little embellishments, but paper snips work well too. And we're going to scatter these 5 little embellishments around on here. There we go. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? I think I will end up stamping here on the inside one of the sentiments from this, but there you go. So what do you think? I hope you enjoyed this. And I want to thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to stamp with me today. And until we meet again, enjoy life, stamp something, and eat chocolate. Bye-bye.